Hello BookTube, it's Ben here from the History Fella channel again. In today's video I'm going to do like a small book haul because the postman's been again. So I've opened the box and ripped out my books and looking forward to reading them. So it's only 5 books, so it's only a small book haul today. But here's the first one. This is Hitler's Fortress in the East, the sieges of Ternopil, Kovel, Poznan and Breslau, 1944 to 45, and that's edited and translated by Alexei Eziev, and the book is £25 and it's published by Pen and Sword Books. It looks quite interesting, this one. If I read you the blurb on the back. Graphic account of the Soviet sieges of Hitler's fortresses, cities of Ternopil, Kovel, Poznan and Breslau at the end of the Second World War. An inside view of the fighting from the Soviet and German perspectives. Records in fascinating detail the tactics adopted by both sides. A remarkable insight into urban warfare in the Eastern Front, based on primary research in Russian and German archives. So that looks good. That's Hitler's Fortresses in the East. Then the second one I'm really looking forward to, because I love reading about the Arctic convoys in the Second World War. This is Surviving the Arctic Convoys, the wartime memoir of a leading seaman, Charlie Erswell, and that's written by John R. Mackay. Gritty, visceral, unputdownable, the story of the heroes of the Arctic convoys is so little known, and this timely and highly authentic book does it full justice. Mackay's work is a fabulous addition to any World War II library. I just find the convoys so fascinating because there's so much not known about them, and there's very little publicity, but it was like the convoys between Britain and Russia, and the British and Americans would supply like raw materials, tanks, armaments, in order to help the cause from the eastern side of the war. But that's 1999, and that's from Pen and Sword Books, and I'm really looking forward to that one. The next one, Edward I and Wales from 1254 to 1037. And that's written by David Pilling. £25 from Pen and Sword Books. Now, coming from Wales, I'm going to really enjoy this one. I'm hoping actually they've got another book coming out soon called, I think it's Wales' Civil Wars. So I'm hoping they're going to ask me to review a copy of that as well. But this one's a radical reassessment of Edward I's wars with Wales, and crucially how he worked with the Welsh lords in the years after its conquest. The interpretation and presentation of archived material, especially army records, which allows a detailed on-the-ground study of the course of Edward's Welsh campaigns. And that's £25, and that's also from Pen and Sword Books. Right, these two I got actually last week. This book it's a short book, but I quite fancied reading this one because it's like a review of video games, or the history of video games. And it takes you back to like the arcade games and when home computers first came about, and then gaming machines and all the characters and that sort of thing. So that's kind of going to take me back to my childhood, so I'm going to look forward to having a quick read of that. The History of Video Games by Charlie Fish. That's £20, and that's by Pen and Sword Books. Or is it? No, actually it's White Owl Books. And then the last one is a big book. It's Italian Battleships. Right, the Italians rubbish. Conte de Cavour and Giulio classes, 1911 to 1956. And I've just butchered that, okay? So that's not how you pronounce the title, but there it is in vision for you. And it's written by two fellas. I won't even... Erminio Bagnasco and Augusto de Toro. There you go. I've butchered them for you as well. Right, that's published by Seaforth Publishing. And that's £45. And that's actually going to be an interesting read, because I've read very few books on the Italian battleships or the Italian Navy, so I'm going to look forward to that one. Thank you. That's the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you're interested in hearing more about any of the books, just let me know down below this video in the comment section, and I'll see what I can do. But other than that, thanks very much for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up if you can, and hopefully you've subscribed to the videos by now, or the channel. Anyway, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.